Chris. Chris.
Chris.
Chris.
Yes.
For posterity and to bring the YouTubes up to speed, can you tell the kids at home what you suggested to me the last time we spoke?
Of course. So you were looking for an idea basically that was fun to do with other people, I believe. And the idea that I landed on, because I'm really good with ideas, is to basically do some sort of tier list for magical girls or magical girl animes.
Now, Chris, do you realize what this means? Even if I were, like, somehow able to compile all 280-ish anime tagged under Magical Girl on any list, ranging from Sally the Witch onwards on to today, and somehow remove all the movies and recaps and random OVAs, obvious hentai, non-Japanese shows, shorts, not-so-obvious hentai, spin-offs, etc., and format them all for a tier list, even excluding many genre-blurring works like Kill la Kill, even assuming that I managed to create any standards or metrics for what is inherently a subjective judgment, and assuming that anyone at all would even be interested in watching this, even then, Chris, even I who have written essays and given presentations on magical girls, even I would have the problem that I have not seen all of the magical girl anime to be able to accurately judge them. I doubt anybody in the world has. It's absurd. It's not realistic.
Well, you know what? I think that it's quitter talk. I think that you need to believe in yourself. I think that you need to get your silver crystal on and use some feelings with that. And in typical magical girl fashion, rely on the power of friendship.
About something interesting.
So now I have here Amanda of Madoka Magicast fame. And
hello.
Amanda, this is our task. You've told me, I don't know if you want me to share this or not. I will cut it out if you don't. But you have said that you are a lawyer by trade in the real world.
Yes, I am.
That makes you like 80 or 90% of the way to officially being a judge, right? You're the perfect person to help us set the categories for this tier list on which these magical girl shows will be judged.
Oh my god, there's so many. Now I have to say, I'm noticing that the different seasons of Sailor Moon are considered different shows in this list.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
that might be a good place to start, because I can definitely tell you how I would rank the different seasons of Sailor Moon.
Let's do that. Let's start there. What are we defining S tier as? What are as a show? As a magical girl show?
If you want to know what magical girl anime are all about,
please tell me.
This is a must-watch. So I would maybe name S tier must-watch. Must-watch for the genre. And I guess that also maybe ties in with popularity, because something that's very, very popular but isn't necessarily groundbreaking might also be must-watch, because something that's very popular probably has a lot of influence.
Sure. We'll get to Symphogear. Yeah. What we're saying here is we're abandoning the idea that we're going to rank them on how much of a magical girl show they are. We're abandoning the idea that we're going to rank them on how good of a show that they holistically are.
So yeah, the original Sailor Moon, definitely S tier.
What is A if it's a step down from must watch for the genre?
Very good and very important. B, important, not necessarily good.
You've introduced a second metric to this judgment qualification. You've split the
either good or important, but not both.
Okay.
But not both. No, you gotta put in parentheses, but not both.
Okay.
C, decent. D, bad. Bad or forget.
Okay. How about ancillary to the genre? And then this tier.
Garbage tier.
Yeah.
This is with the caveat that I don't necessarily have the knowledge of all the shows that could qualify.
That is not what we're here for. We will fit the shows in later. We're making the round holes for the square pegs to be driven into.
Right.
So that'll be a problem for the next people to swap in.
Okay. Decent, comma. Like, is there a short way of saying if you want more, you can watch this one? For dedicated viewers. Sailor Moon S, Season 3.
Yes.
Also must watch.
Yeah, that is widely considered one of the best, or the best Sailor Moon season. I'm a big fan of Sailor Stars, so we can talk about
Oh, no,
that.
really? I'm about to break your heart.
Oh, no! Why? You know something about Sailor Stars that could completely ruin it for me?
I'm not the biggest fan of Sailor Stars.
Oh, man, it's completely ruined. I can't like it anymore now.
sorry.
Shit, why did you
I'm
do this to
sorry.
me?
Well, hold on. We can probably move some of what I'm looking at here onto the tier list. So Card Captors, the original Card Captors, which is in the first row,
Right.
that's probably must watch.
Right.
The original Card Captors was such a big show in the 90s in Japan. That's a must watch.
Having seen Clear Card, I would put it in decent for dedicated
Really?
viewers. It is absolutely that. There is a large part of Clear Card that is literally just rehashing the first season. It is the Legend of Korra to Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Do you think it's not still relevant as an example of how the industry, the direction of the industry is going with like these legacy
Hashing out them
shows?
remakes. Yeah. Okay, in that vein, I will put it in either good or important, but
Yeah,
not both.
season 1 of Crystal. Sailor Moon Crystal is
I-
either good or important, but not both.
I hate season 1 of Crystal. You know what? See, you have the disadvantage of being first, so everybody behind you is going to come in and mess all of it around. So don't. Can we find something that is very good and very important that we can both agree on?
I have a question.
Hit me.
Do you have that really awful parody series with all the boys in it?
Oh, you
list?
talk about Magic or Orde? Or your Cutie
Tune
High
In- no,
Defense Club?
Tune In
Cutie
with
High,
the
Cutie
High
High,
Defense
Cutie
Club.
High?
Both of those are in garbage tier.
They are indeed.
They're funny, haha, for
Yeah,
like a couple
surface level
episodes,
funny. Yep.
and then it's bad.
We've got to find something here for these other tiers. All we need to do is map out these 3 tiers.
I haven't
Magical
seen
Girl Ore?
Yeah. Or not Ore-sama. Yeah, Magical Girl Ore. Ancillary.
Hard ancillary. I'm not going to say it's completely
Okay.
worthless, but I did not
Okay.
find anything to
Okay,
enjoy.
that's okay. I'll take that.
It had some interesting gender dynamic stuff going on.
Okay, I'll
And I
take
was
it.
like, okay,
I'll take it.
maybe,
Yeah.
maybe. Have you seen Magia Record?
Yes. Well,
Alright.
we can put Madoka Magica is S tier.
Sure.
Magia Record is, I would say, decent for dedicated viewers.
I would say that as well. But,
Not without merit, not obligatory.
Yacho is very closed off, and they want to make a little team together, and it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
But then it's
Yeah.
really not great. Do we have any Sailor Moon seasons left that we can slap on there?
Oh, Super S.
Supers.
Sailor Moon Super S is decent for dedicated viewers.
I would say that as well. If you are 130 episodes into Sailor Moon, and you are looking for more,
At that point.
you're gonna absolutely enjoy that episode where Mako dances with Tiger's Eye. What do we say? Decent for
I would, I'm willing to put Sailor Stars in very good, very important.
I believe so as well. It set the precedent for Toei, it set the precedent for
Yeah.
what the genre should be. It led into Do-Re-Mi running for another 200 episodes, and then eventually led into Futariwa Precure. So,
Oh, and then go back down. Get
Love it.
Crystal.
get
I
Crystal.
would grab
grabbing Crystal. All right. You
All right, I'm
forced
gonna
my hand on this.
Listen, I'm gonna insist on this. All right.
You know, we could just delete Crystal right now, and then we can
No, and the way that Crystal was received had a pretty big impact.
You are
okay?
making the argument for influence
So
over.
it's up put in either good or important, but not both. There you
Ooh, okay.
Viewers only implies that it's not necessary.
You
for the-
can
to
you
get the
cannot
genre.
tell people it's a better idea to watch Sailor Moon Crystal than it is Sailor Moon Supers.
Yes, I can. As bad as you think season 1 of Crystal is, it's 12 episodes. Okay, buddy.
Wow.
It's not 35 episodes of garbage.
You just
which is
made the
what
quantity
Super
argument. Oh, damn. She is
I've had this conversation.
the
10,000
worst
times, and I will
author.
fight you.
Though I already have a video on
I
this,
will
actually.
fight you on this. Princess Tutu.
Yes.
Very good, very important.
Princess Tutu is the canonical magical girl show in my mind. I love Princess Tutu. It is one of my favorite shows, probably up there with Madoka Magica. What about the bad magical girl shows post Madoka Magica, like Magical Girl Sight?
You know, even though I haven't seen most of those,
Good, don't.
I-
Adamant in my hatred of Daybreak Illusion. Happy to have heard and will very quickly ignore your input on Sailor Moon Crystal. And,
No.
actually, I went back and rewatched my Anime of the Decade tier list. It was my worst show of the decade. And Amanda, thank you so much for making these
You're very
tiers. We are
welcome.
now making a list of how integral the Magical Girl show is to the Magical Girl genre.
thank you for inviting me.
Tyranno. The
Yes.
reason I have called you here, I've summoned you from the great beyond, is you, having watched all the Precure, have some insight onto how valuable each season of Precure is. We already put Futariwa in the must-watch of the genre, just because I've seen it and I
Yeah.
love Futariwa.
No, yeah, that sounds about right for Futariwa. Even if it's not my personal favorite Precure, I do believe it since it's set the groundwork for like endless years of Precure. It has to be up there. Go Princess. That's all right. What are our tiers? Very good, very important. That has to go up there. That can't not
Very
go up
good,
there.
very important.
Very good, very important.
Max Heart? We're going with Max Heart.
Throw that in an ancillary. I think it doesn't push the series forward very well as a sequel because Doki Doki Precure is definitely one of the more controversial Precure seasons. A lot of what it did rubbed people the wrong way for whatever reason, which I totally do not agree with at all. I think it is a great rollicking time, but it's definitely started up some controversy. So,
Doki Doki has an English dub, am I right?
yeah, well,
Well, it looks like our snacks are gonna have to wait, girls. It's glitter time!
I'm gonna make a decision here. Doki Doki,
Yeah.
that's going up. That's going up either good or important because I think it's good.
What about Happiness Charge?
Garbo, throw it in Garbo, a la
They
mode,
were.
right toward
They
the
were-
left.
Oh boy, this is the hard part.
There's so much Magical Girl. That's going ancillary.
Ancillary. Alright.
Yeah, it's got two good characters, and the rest of them, no thanks.
Hugto Precure. Hey.
That's very good, very important, very good.
Maho Sky.
Ancillary.
I did not like what I saw.
Poor witch girls, they
which
deserve
is
better.
sad. Have you seen Doremi? Oh, Heart Catch Precure.
Top tier, top
What
tier.
would you say? I would also say that is one of the best magical girl shows ever made.
Yes.
And I think if you haven't watched Heart Catch Precure and you are saying, I like magical girls, what are you doing? What would you say about
Yeah.
Rayearth as magical girl show? Now, note that Rayearth is listed as magical girl show on any list, but Revolutionary Girl Utna is not.
That I'm gonna disagree with that assessment. I would throw that in the decent for dedicated viewers. I would call it a decent enough show. Not quite sure how good a magical girl show it is, but it's
We are going to link your video right here.
link the video in the description. It's on screen, I assume.
All right, what about the second season, though, while you're here?
Just throw it right with the first one.
But Smile Precure.
Okay, so I would put that just above Doki Doki.
Is it good or important?
It's definitely good.
Okay.
It's definitely good. I'm not sure I would say very good or very important, but it's definitely good, and anyone who likes Precure should be watching Smile. Oh wait,
Yeah.
hang on. There's Fun Pharmacy in the third row over there.
You a big fun pharmacy person.
I wouldn't say I'm big on it as much as I'm not sure there's any person other than me and maybe like 5 other people who speak English who have seen it. I would put it at decent for dedicated viewers. It's a fun enough little show, but it's not doing much more than just being fun and existing. So I'm not as big on Fresh as a lot of other people are.
Oh, I'm gonna get hateful comments for this.
Okay, so what Fresh does is it starts out like really it starts out really slow, kind of boring, and then Rie Matsumoto kicks down the door to Toei and slams her hands on the desk and is like, "All right, I'm gonna make the best fucking episode you ever goddamn seen. People are gonna be making gifs out of it for years." Probably put it at the top of decent. Yes 5 being the original Precure ensemble. And then Yes 5 Go do more of that, but we already did all of our character development in season 1, so we're just gonna sort of flounder around for a bit. So I would put Yes 5 at good or important, and I would put Yes 5 Go-Go at decent. Hyperdimension Neptunia count. Okay.
Bro,
Check it out, yo!
I just went right down the list. I did not. Star Twinkle.
I don't think it's consistent enough to warrant good. I would put it at like probably around the top of decent. I'd definitely watch it over Fresh. That's for sure.
Here we are.
Ancillary. It's just
Yeah.
not a great season.
Oh, Wish Upon the Pleiades. I have seen that. Oh, man. That is a fine magical girl show. It is decent. It's also a car advertisement.
I'm seeing Splash Star, the top of either good or important.
Cool.
Not quite Go Princess or Hokuto levels, but I really liked it. Looks like we've got Flip Flappers in the second row there.
Mm-hmm. Speak to Flip Flappers.
For me, that's very good. Very good. That's one of the
Speaking
few
of doing
anime I feel
important.
I
Yes.
feel that need to go out of the way and own. I will rewatch that series to the end of time. This is a very, very, very pretty show. What's that? Oh, Yushi Yunai, you. Yeah.
I'll put it at the
so
top
probably,
of decent,
yeah.
and then have
Yeah, that
somebody
sounds
yell
about
at me
right.
for it. Tyranno, thank you. That is invaluable.
Just a couple of idiots looking at a bunch of tiny cute girls trying to decide where they fit on a chart.
See, you messed it up. The first time you said just a couple of cute idiots.
Next time on
Clear and Sweet ranks every magical girl show ever.
That's to make you can go on me.
Yeah? This one? This
Yeah.
one's the magical girl? Okay, looks a little strike witches there.
Hey, I forgot about Cutie Honey Universe because no one cares about Cutie Honey Universe.
Oh, this is all bullshit anyway.
Yeah.
We're not holding
Fair-
this up
fair
for
enough.
academic review, even though I will be reviewing it with PhD.
Peer review. So you know, this is now academia confirmed.
Okay.
'Cause that's how that works, totally 100%.